Hello and welcome to the Piano Man's Library. My name is Fern. I am the Piano Man's wife, and today I have my pile of possibilities that I would like to share with you for Historathon 2026 first quarter. So that's history anywhere from the beginning of time until 500 AD. So I'm going to try and do them kind of in order of from the earliest dates that they cover to the end of that time period. So the first book that I have here, Greece Before Homer. This one sounds very, very interesting to me. Ancient chronology and mythology. And I wasn't sure first if this was actually going to fit into Historathon, but reading it is designed to serve as an introduction to the literary and archaeological records of prehistoric Greece. Greece Before Homer specifically examines and uses the uses of mythology in piecing together the truth of history. Archaeological excavation has produced a host of documents that are authentic and contemporary with the events they recorded, but seldom explicit in themselves. What is so explicitly stated in myth and legend, and even by ancient historians themselves, must be critically examined before it is employed to interpret the archaeological material. So, yeah, I think this one would qualify. So I'm at least going to check it out and read it in any case. So the next one that I have that I've shown before that I wanted to get to was the campaigns of Alexander. And this is the landmark Arian edition. These are wonderful editions. I've read Herodotus and what was his name? I've forgotten. I'm gonna have to pick it up again. Thucydides, that's it. I've read their editions, and so I need to get to Alexander. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it this first quarter though, but I am definitely going to read it sometime this year. So it'll be most likely out of sequence, but that's what I have. I might surprise myself. Maybe I'll get through my other things and I'll have lots of time. So anyway, the next one that I have is the Maccabees. If you are Catholic, you know about the Maccabees. They helped fight for. There's a battles that took place to preserve Jerusalem, and this book goes into the histories of everything that was going on before, what led up to it, during, and after. So this is primarily, I think, about 150 BC. So there's that. And this one I have already started to read, in case you can, you can tell from all the little tabs. It's very, very good. And then, excuse me. We have all had colds and flus, and it just keeps going around and around in our house. And we can't seem to get rid of everything. So forgive me for being a little bit croaky from time to time. The other one that I have is this book on Caesar, Life of a Colossus by Adrian Goldsworthy. And I haven't read anything yet from Adrian Goldsworthy. He's a new author to me, and but I'm excited to get to that at some point. I hope soon. Okay, another small one that I have, The Early Papacy to the Synod of Chalcedon in 451 AD. So these are the early popes, and how they came to be, what they were known for, I believe, and it sounds quite interesting for me. And then the next one, I almost didn't even look at it because of the title, The Civilization of the Middle Ages. And while the Middle Ages is primarily in the second quarter, this book actually starts, I think, at 200, 300 AD. So first part of this would qualify for this quarter, and then I can carry it through into the second quarter. So a completely revised and expanded edition of the medieval history, and this is by Norman Cantor. So there is that, and I'm excited to be getting into a lot more history this year, as well as expanding my fiction in other areas. So expanding my views this time. So this is what I have for Historathon. So let me know what you're going to be reading about. I'll have another video. I don't know if it will come before or after this one with all of my other planned reads for the first quarter. So be on the lookout for that. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye.